Heavy gunfire echoed through the streets of eastern Congo's biggest city on Tuesday. Rwandan-backed rebels entered Goma the day before, a dramatic escalation of a 3-decade conflict that has also triggered protests in the capital Kinshasa. But the rebels, led by the M23 militia, are facing pockets of resistance from the army and its backers. This social media video has been verified using previous footage of the area and satellite imagery, though the identities or affiliations of the troops were not confirmed. The violence has left, the United Nations said, many dead bodies scattered in the streets.
The humanitarian situation in and around Goma remains extremely worrying.
Jens Lerck, spokesperson for the UN's Humanitarian Office, said hospitals were overwhelmed.
We have reports of rapes committed by fighters, looting of property, including of a humanitarian warehouse, and humanitarian and health facilities being hit.
This violence in eastern Congo is rooted in the Rwandan genocide and the control of natural resources. The UN and global powers fear an escalation into a regional war like those in 1996 to 1997 and 1998 to 2003. Conflicts that killed millions, mostly through hunger and disease. In the latest diplomatic efforts to resolve the crisis, South Africa said its president Cyril Ramaphosa and his Rwandan counterpart Paul Kagame had agreed in a phone call on the need for a ceasefire. On Tuesday, the insecurity fueled anger in the Congolese capital over perceived foreign interference. Police clashed with protesters who attacked diplomatic buildings in Kinshasa, including a UN compound and the French and US embassies. This was the Rwandan embassy, its gates set ablaze. Rwanda has long denied backing M23, though UN experts have concluded that Kigali has provided significant manpower and firepower. The Congolese government and the head of UN peacekeeping have said Rwandan troops were present in Goma, backing up their M23 allies. Rwanda has said it was adopting a defensive posture because of the threat posed to it by Congolese militias.
Our teams, together with the hospital staff, have been treating people with mortar and shrapnel wounds, many of them with head wounds and chest traumas. Very disturbingly, we have seen a significant increase in the number of severely injured children. We've described what we see in 2 different conflicts in 2 different countries, but there is a very alarming common trend. Civilians are paying an increasingly heavy price for brutal armed conflicts, and this must stop. We urgently call on the parties to respect their obligations under the Geneva Conventions and do everything possible to spare civilians and civilian infrastructure.
kuniambia mtu kiongozi wa jeshi.
Kila mtu na montaje.
Karibu sana.
The result of the voting is as follows. The draft resolution received 15 votes in favor. The draft resolution has been adopted unanimously as Resolution 2765, 2024. I now give the floor to members of the council who wish to make statements after the...